Hey lads, another live going on. Monday motivation and all that. Hope you're all focused on what you've got to be doing. So had an email at the weekend, or I get asked this question quite a lot, and that's why I brought it up. So what's the best diet for fat loss, or what's the best diet to achieve the quickest results, or whatever. And I've recorded a little video on it as well, because I think it's a topic that will be asked quite often. But basically, what you want to focus on is a calorie deficit. So, there's three things that you need to have your mind on when you decide now is the right time to lose my body fat, lose the man boobs, the beer belly, and things like that, is you need the calorie deficit. Three things you need to focus on. One, exercise, okay? So that will help you burn calories, so get rid of that fat. You need to focus on your daily activity. We get our guys to make sure they hit at least 70,000 steps a week, which if you break it down is 10,000 steps a day. It sounds massive, but it's not. So there's another way, an easy way of spending calories. We move all the time, right? 24 hours a day, we're moving around, moving now. So the more movement you do, the more calories you're going to spend. Next one, nutrition. So going back to the best diet that's going to help you achieve your results, the best diet is the one that you're able to stick to. The best diet is the one that's going to have a calorie deficit. The best diet is the one that you can manage around your full-time job. The best diet is that you can manage around your family life, after school clubs, around your exercise, around business meetings, to go on the aeroplane. So what I'm trying to say, there is no best diet. There's all these different variations. There's so many different ways you can do it. We have two methods that we do with our fellas, but the best one is the one that works for you. There is no best. You definitely don't want to be starving yourself, and you definitely want to make sure you're in control every day of what you're eating. But it's really important that you focus on reducing your calorie. So there's two ways we're going to do it. Let's talk. The two versions that we use on the program. The first version we use is portion controlling and macros. So we get our guys to make sure they're eating lots of protein, and they focus on portion controlling everything, the carbs, protein, fat. And by reducing your portions ever so slightly compared to what you're having now, but you do that every day for weeks, months and whatnot, you'll lose body fat. So that's called portion controlling or macro controlling, whatever. Or the most accurate way you can do it is calorie counting, but that could be a bit too hardcore at first. If you're just starting out and you're just getting your feet under the table, you've been out of the game for 5 or 6 years and you're not sure where to crack on with or how intense you want it to be, start with portion controlling, get as far as you can with that, and then look to count your calories. The reason I explain that is because we've got blokes on the program like 12 months down the line, 2, 3, 4 stone lighter, via portion controlling. They've not needed to go down the calorie counting route. Hey Paul Waterfall, how you doing, mate? Losing my voice, lads, I don't know why. So there you go. So to create calorie deficit, you're going to focus on reducing your portion sizes. Make sure you have protein with every single meal. Protein is the most satiating food group you can eat, which means it's going to keep you fuller for longer. You're going to have less hunger cravings massively if you eat a shitload of protein with every single meal. When you have snacks, protein shake, protein bars, zero fat Greek yogurt, stuff like that with berries. Make sure you get that in. Focus on reducing your portion sizes, and that's a great first step. And then as for the calorie counting, you could go online, you can go on caloriecalculator.net. You put in your height, your weight, your age, how active you are, and it'll punch out some calories. And then you basically take a certain negative amount from that, and then that will give you an amount of calories to stick to for fat loss. If you need help with that, comment below and I will help you out free of charge, no strings. If you want help, I'll just help you. Okay, so talk diet. Excuse me, lads. Let me have a drink. Jesus Christ. I need to cut down the fags to 80 a day. So, exercise. It goes without saying, if you want to spend calories, start introducing exercise into your weekly routine, 2-3 times a week. It's not just about the diet. You do need to move your body as well. It'll speed things up. You can do it you can lose body fat and lose weight via nutrition only. But if you want to speed things up, and if you want your heart to be healthy, you want to get fit, exercise. Do what you find enjoyable. Do something that's short, sharp and intensive. Reason I say that is because of the type of blokes we work with. They're over 30. They've got busy jobs in, offices. The decision makers. They've got kids, after school clubs, wife, house to run. They haven't got time to go for 4 3-hour runs or 2 3-hour gym workouts. It needs to be short, sharp and intensive, and obviously enjoyable, so you actually look forward to doing it. And then the next thing is your daily activity. So what our guys do with this is we get our guys to say, we give them a target. So we want to do 10,000 steps a day, 70,000 a week. So now some of our guys can only do 6,000 steps a day. So then the other way around it is they go for a run midweek, or a couple of runs or power walks or whatever at the weekend, and they add up their daily steps plus their weekend runs to try and achieve the 70,000 steps by the end. And that's it, lads. But basically what I've just explained to you is, in order for you to lose body fat, there is no best diet. What you need to focus on is a calorie deficit. So less in there and more of this equals fat loss. More food in your body and not moving much means getting fatter. It's as simple as that. And you'll wonder why, when I'm in these videos, I've got asked the question, why is your answer always the same? Because that is the answer. There's no other fucking answer. There's no, well, if you take this magic pill, then you'll, achieve this. Or if you do that, you'll achieve that. There is no answer. What is the best diet? What's the best exercise? Whatever. It always boils down to, if you're trying to lose body fat, calorie deficit. You want to, get in a better calorie deficit, move your body more, exercise, walk more, move more, start moving your body. The answer will always boil down to the same kind of things, no matter what your question is, unless it's more specific, like how do I get a bigger biceps or whatever. But you'll notice that a lot of my answers are quite repetitive, and that's because I'm not going to dream up some special pretty cool sounding fucking answer for you to make it sound wicked and so you buy into me. I'm just going to tell you straight how it works, and you'll start to figure out that if you do the same kind of shit, you're going to achieve those results almost no matter what your question, if it's in relation to fat loss and health and stuff like that. It's always going to boil down to calorie deficit. It's always going to boil down to eating more protein to keep fuller for longer. It's always going to boil down to portion sizes or counting your calories. The same shit, just maybe sometimes a different question, but it will always resolve to the same thing. Okay, we have a 6-week program out now. We're looking for 12 men that are looking to kickstart themselves back into fitness. If you've been out of the game 5, 6 years, 10 years, no matter what, doesn't matter. We're looking for chaps that have got beer bellies, man boobs. We want to help you get rid of them. That's our job. That's what we specialise in. If you are too busy and you find that you haven't got time, we've got a huge timetable. If you haven't got a clue where to start with nutrition, we've got manuals. I do nutrition talks. We do phone calls. Basically, lads, we've got your backs covered. If you want help with goal tracking, we track your goals every week. If you want to talk mindset, I'll be on the phone to help you. We've also got Coach Holly that looks after you on a weekly basis when you're on the 6-week program. And then when you become a member, if you decide you want to continue, she looks after you every month as well. Bit of housekeeping. If you found value in this video, even if you knew the information but reaffirmed what you thought, or if you found value whatsoever, we need Loughborough men, Leicester men, Nottingham men, the local lads to know that I am Coach Si of Smythe Fitness, the experts in helping men over 30. Please like and share this video if you found value. Coach Si signing out.